Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today, we are not in any place particular. We are in the shop. I still haven't found a job and I'll explain why in just a second. For the time being, we have a new developer that we're featuring for the first time on this channel. It is Cristian C Design, and this is the Kenworth T300. Cristian C Design makes a couple trucks. There was actually, I've been kind of testing one of their Ford F850s. It's an older one. It's like a 1960s model. And that's kind of, I would characterize it kind of in a beta version. And I've given Cristian some feedback on that. It needs just a little bit of tweaking. This one is definitely in much better shape. He's had it around a little bit longer. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the T300 here. We also have a, this is from Dogebilt. This is the SmithCo Side Dump trailer. It is free on the Steam Workshop. Pretty neat little trailer, and it's got some unique loads. Originally showed up on the scene probably, way back, 2016, but it was updated in 2019, and I can actually testify that this trailer does work in 1.49. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that you can do with the trailer. You can switch out the tires and the rims, but that's about it. But it's a free trailer, and I don't know anyone else that has a side dump, so looks pretty cool. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to go find a job in just a second. We're going to take a drive in the T300, and I have a surprise for you at the end of the video. It is related to this truck. Not every, what's the phrase? It's way more than meets the eye. I'll just put it that way. You're going to have to watch to the end to see the surprise, but there's something else going on with this truck, and I will show you once we finish the drive. But let me get a job and I'll get everything set up. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back and we have a load. We are in Barstow, California, headed over to Oxnard, California. It's only about a 4-hour drive, pretty short. And I want to keep it short, especially because I do have that surprise at the end. We are carrying 46,305 pounds of scrap metals here from the rail yard. We're actually taking it over to another rail yard right now. So let's get going. So this is the inside of the cab. Looks pretty good. Definitely unique for sure. Kind of look around. Got a pizza box there on the floor. Haven't really had enough time to get rid of that. We're just got a lot of jobs going on, so that's the way it is. All right, let's go ahead and get her started up, and I will let you guys know, to be quite honest, the engine in this is something that I have never heard. I did some research on this, found an engine that was appropriate for the T300, and I spent some time figuring out how to get it into this truck. Finally did, and yeah, I'm going to hear it for the first time, just like you. Let's go. Go outside and hear it. Anyone? Any ideas? Of course, you could just cheat and go look down in the description. This is an engine from Steele Productions. It is a Cat C7. And C7 was a typical engine that came in the T300 at the time. So that's what we're going with. It is a 330 horsepower, not a whole lot of power at all, and I think that was even on the top end. Outside of some of RVs and I think fire trucks and stuff like that, I think they only put it in trucks up to about 300 horsepower. So we are kind of cheating a little bit. So 330 horsepower. We are rocking an Eaton-Fuller 8LL, so it's basically an 8-speed, but you have 2 low gears. All right, let's get going. Get our lights on. I think our lights are on. I'm gonna check it. Yep, lights are on. Parking brake was already out. Is that a check engine light? I don't know what that is. Anyway, off we go. Ooh, she's slow going. She is slow going. That is for sure. And it's a good thing we're running in California right now. For those of you that don't know, you can't drive a truck in California over 55 miles an hour on the freeway. And we're going to see if we can even reach that, let alone go above it. I like the detail in here. Not a ton of options, but it has the look. It has the feel, and it's definitely unique for what's out there. I'll go ahead and throw that up there so you can see what gear I'm in. Oh, by the way, this guy's going to cut me off. No functional GPS in this as of right now. I did have a...
in 400 meters, turn right.
Yeah, I'm just going to rely on Morgan for right now. So, yeah, couple things. I would like to be able to see a GPS in here. There was actually the option under the Sissel pack to put in, I think it was called a GPS projection. I don't see that. Someone tell me if I'm doing it wrong. But other than that, we're just gonna kind of rely on Morgan. If you're paying attention to the shifter in the bottom right hand corner, this is a the 8LL comes in a straight H shifter, and it comes in a U-shaped shifter. And right now I'm doing the U, which basically means that 7th is here, lower right, 8th is upper right. Same in the low range for 3 and 4, if you were curious. Alright, top gear, 40 miles an hour. Let's see what we can get her up to. Looks like we got a little bit of an incline. I'd like to be able to get it up to at least 50. I'm sure everyone's going to be passing us. Again, 46,000 pounds is the cargo and 330 horsepower. Got the pedal to the floor. This little incline here isn't going to help us. The trailer, the side dump, it's not very long, so I don't have to go unusually wide on turns. It's pretty nice. I have used it once with one other truck. It's pretty nice. The one criticism I have, although it's free and it was put out a long time ago, I wish you could see the cargo, but obviously that's a whole different level of detail. I completely understand that, because then you'd have to draw in all of the cargoes, so there's just a tarp over it. Kind of zoom out here after I get it around this curve. Yeah, so it's just a tarp over every load. Every load that I know anyway. Like I said, I've used this one time and it had a tarp over it then. We are just moving along, putting along. Something definitely unique about this too is the beacons as we hit our head on this overpass. They seem to be rather oversized, but I think it's different and I think it's kind of cool. That's completely to your preference, but there's a lot of unique things going on about this truck that makes it really cool. And are we going to run out of momentum? Then we better get over. Full disclosure also, there is one thing that I've actually relayed to Cristian C Designs, and it is that the turn signals in four-ways don't make any sound. So they blink, but you can't hear them, and he said that was something he was going to address. So I'll look forward to that update. But I don't even think we have any other T300s in the game. I'm going to get my flashers on. You won't hear them. Down to 5th gear. That should be enough to pull us back up. But if I go to 6th, definitely need a between gear, only having 8 forward gears and then the two low gears. There we go, picking up momentum. I'm gonna wait till it gets up well over 2,000. Missed the shift. That will definitely screw you on a hill. We're already dealing with, it's not a heavy load, but for a 330 horsepower engine, already kind of right on the edge, and me missing that gear didn't help at all. There we go. See if we can even get up to 55. Maybe with a tailwind and a hill. Oh, just about there. Well, see, speedometer's reading a little bit different than the in-game. I'm at 55 on the speedometer behind the wheel. So it's actually showing that I get up to 55 by what's indicated is about 51, 52. So it's a little bit off. Not too bad, but just something to keep in mind. I have a feeling we're not going to be exiting here, so I think I'm going to have to speed up just so I can get over.
Keep right.
Oh, no.
Exit right.
Let's put the Jake on the C7.
Exit right.
Definitely help. It's not as audible as I thought it would be. I think he said turn right. See if that's right. Unless he says turn around. Nope, that was right. Anything? Nope. Nice. Use all that momentum up that little hill. Definitely need it. So what do you guys think of the T300, huh? I like the steering wheel too. A lot of good detail in here that kind of gives it that feel, even if there aren't like there's not like a ton of nodes here, not a ton that you can actually change in here for right now. Maybe that'll be updated later, but for the most part I would just like to see the turn signals and the blinkers have some audio, and besides that I think we're pretty good. Actually had a decent number of options on the outside. Let me know if you guys want me to do a build of this truck. It probably wouldn't, I mean, I spend most of the time on the outside. The inside I could probably take care of in just a few minutes. It's more or less as is, and I like the feel of it. So some of you are going to like it, some of you aren't. But again, it's kind of cool that we've got a T300 in the game.
Keep left.
Oh, left, huh? Left, huh? Thank you, car. Good visibility out these mirrors. Really good visibility. On both the left and the right. And they have additional mirrors. They have the hood mirrors, and I think they have an additional mirror that comes down from the top right-hand corner. I'm not sure exactly what that's for, but just giving you a little bit more visibility. Guy gonna let me over? Yep.
Exit right.
Now you can hear that Jake in there now. Happens more toward the low end of the gear. So once you get below 1500 RPMs is when you really start to hear that audible. I mean, you can hear it kind of like a high humming right now. Go ahead and get that Jake off. It's the last thing we need when we're trying to get up to speed. Take another look at this trailer and truck. Let's see where we're going. We're going to crash into anything? Probably this truck merging. Whoa. I think I'm just going to kind of give way to this guy. Let him get in if he needs to, because I can't get up to speed. See if that guy wants to jump in now. There we go.
Keep left.
We're staying left, okay. Something else I wanted to show you once we kind of get into a straight here. Is if I hit the beacons, you obviously have the beacons on top, but they also flash on the front bumper, and there's a few different bumper options that have that. Some do, some don't. It's pretty cool. Get up into 8th, it's just howling at me. Not that long, hour 15 left. Did want to bring you guys attention to a couple things. Oh, we're keeping right? Oh yeah, we're going to Oxnard. That Jake on just a little bit, take the edge off of it. I think we're pretty good. No speed limit posted for this turn. Yeah, a couple other bits of news though. Obviously I mentioned that Cristian C Design also has a Ford F850. I'd wait a little bit on that because he needs to make some changes, but if you like the design, you're really going to like the F850, and we don't have anything like that else in the game. That's what kind of drew my attention, was it's very unique. Start to get over here to the right into the slower lane now that we've all merged from the two different highways there. Other bit of news is, if you guys missed it, Pister has a SmithCo end dump that he released a few days ago. It's pretty sweet. I put a little logo on it. I'm not much of a skinner, so I just put a logo on it, basically. And it looks really nice. If you're a little heads up on that, if you're looking for trailers that carry some decent weight to them, because it is a long trailer, then you got your work cut out for you with that trailer. Definitely got some heavy loads with that trailer. So if you're looking for a heavy haul, you are good to go. Make sure you got at least 600, I would probably say 625 horsepower at least in there. Otherwise it's going to feel like this thing, this 330 horsepower going up a hill. So go ahead and jump over to Pister's site and pick that up. Decent price for what you get. Tons of customization on it, and the same quality that you know with Pister. Another bit of news is FLX's 359. He mentioned that he will be updating it pretty soon, probably within the next few days. I would think. He posted about 6 days ago, and he said within the week he would have it. So we should be looking for it pretty much anytime soon. And he said he was, I think we're staying left. Yep. Well, he didn't say anything, so. So I think he said he's going to have some new sun visors, fenders, exhaust options, some other small things on the inside. But he's working on a couple things, so I'm really looking forward to that update. So we actually are getting up over 55. Hope we don't get pulled over for this. Well, we're not going to get pulled over. Keep right. Oh, man. Thank you, car. Every single time that I've been put in that situation, there have been cars there. I mean, it's really only a problem because I don't have a GPS here. Turn left. Well, looks like by that, usually a helicopter's there. And we've got an accident, so it looks like we got off at the right time. Show you those beacons again. They're just like a little oversized compared to most, but custom lights on this. It's pretty cool. Green light will go, unless we're going to stall it. Well, we better put it into low. That's what's nice. That's what's nice about having those low gears. That's sometimes why I like, you know, the benefits over a 10-speed, because they've got those low gears. And you can say, oh yeah, well, 10-speed has more gears anyway, but no, it's the quality of the gears. This thing is the lowest gear, which I didn't even use because there's 2 low gears. I think the ratio is like, go ahead and skip one. I think the ratio is like 19.5 or something like that to 1. So a lot of torque. And I specifically picked that one because I knew we were going to be a little under power with the horsepower of this engine. Go ahead and keep our beacons on so people know we're slowing.
Turn right.
Where are we dropping off? There's another side dump right there. Oh, pretty standard for this drop off. I'm always afraid they're going to put me way in the back.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Also helps to come in here with a shorter trailer. I'm going to get out and show you guys what's going on. We're just parking right over there. Don't need that in there. Don't need to see what gear I'm in. And it's also really nice having that short trailer. Yeah, I'm going to pull up a little bit more. Get it aimed that way. Hit the horn. Nice horn on it. It's a short trailer, so it's probably going to move pretty quick. There. Feeling a little bit better about that parking arrangement. Nice and out of the way. Alright, get our beacons off. Parking brake. Windows are already up. We don't need our 4-ways because we didn't have them on. And engine off. 305 pounds of scrap metals from Barstow to Oxnard. Pretty cool truck. I definitely think you should check it out. Nice little trailer too. The trailer again is free. But time for that little surprise. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back in the shop, and something I wanted to show you about this truck that you couldn't see during the drive is I had this thing set up like a typical truck. Obviously, we only have one axle back here, but this is set up like a typical truck with the fifth wheel. But that is not the only thing you can do. You can put a cab on this if you want. You can make it modular. But if we go back to the day cab and we go to the chassis, we see that there are some more options. First of all, you can see this one even if you don't speak or read Spanish. This puts on an extended chassis here. And why are they doing that? Well, let's go ahead and look at the options, the accessories, and look at the platform. And we see that we can put a tank on here. So it's not just set up as a fifth wheel. You're actually getting it with a tank as well. And then paint to match the body of the truck. The skin just came with the truck. I think there's like 6 or 7 different skins or paints, whatever. There's a third one. There's a fourth one. And there's a fifth one. And it's got some writing on the back too, but I don't understand it. Could not tell you. Could not tell you. Anyway, so that's one option. The other option, of course, besides your fifth wheel and besides your tank, is we have a dump truck version of it too. Now, to my knowledge, and I haven't tried this by the way, I don't know if we can stick another trailer behind it, like another extended, like a dump pup or something like that, so we can get a job. And I know that it doesn't carry this weight by itself, so I have to follow up with Cristian C to figure out exactly how we would get a job, or you could just drive around and have that simulated. There are actually different loads that come with it too. This one happens to be rocks, but you can also get soil, and you can also get sand. What appears to be sand anyway. It's actually a pretty good render compared to some other dump trucks. We got, oh, okay. So that kind of simulates, so yeah, kind of simulating the tarp that would go back there. So you can have it open or closed. Probably have some lights with this. Is that another option? Yep, that's your option. So you can have that single row of lights on each pillar, or you can have the double row. I don't know what other options. Okay, so you get some flaps with that. Oh, yeah, so just a different set of mud flaps. All right. And there is one other thing. It's not just a tank. It's not just a dump truck, but you can also have a longer chassis. And this one isn't set up for a tanker. This one is actually set up for, let's check our platform. This one's set up for more like a flatbed. And you can get it with the arches over it. There's a couple different variations. There's an open one, closed one, and tarped, but closed on the side. Whole bunch of different options. You also have a flatbed, which is kind of cool. And I guess, what would you do? Carry glass with that, I think. You can turn it into a box truck as well. Box truck with the paint. Box truck with a set logo on it. I think you also have a chrome one. Yep, there's the chrome box truck. So that's pretty cool. And if we switch back to one of these, I'm going to go to the flatbed because it best shows it. If you go and click on here, you can change the cargo. Again, I don't know how this works with other trailers, with other pups, so that you can actually get jobs, but it's kind of cool that we have all these different cargo. Now keep in mind, not all this cargo is going to look the best, or is going to be set up for the best for a flatbed like I have it now. You can, obviously, when I get to the other cargos, you'll see you should probably have a different configuration than this flatbed. But just the cargos, like for this, probably not best to just have loose cardboard boxes on there. You're probably going to want to have that contained. And we got a neat little dozer here. I would think that that would probably be much heavier than this could allow, but maybe I'm wrong, because that looks like a pretty beefy tractor there. We got another tractor. Those are usually pretty light, though. I think those come in the game. I think those come in around like 15,000 pounds or something like that. And we've got a backhoe. We've got some wire. That's kind of cool. Unique loads. Definitely unique loads. Got some bags of, what, cement? Yep. It's pretty cool. Potatoes, looks like. And something that's tarped. And, yeah, I'd probably want to switch to a different format for the cows. Probably not just going to hope that they don't move and they stay on there, especially when you're going around corners. Probably best to put them in that so that they're contained. But that's pretty cool. So a little bit more than meets the eye with this truck. Again, so long as you have the day cab selected, you can go in there and choose the regular fifth wheel. You could choose that flatbed, or, you know, we just showed. You can do the dump truck, and you can do the tank. So pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks for sticking around through the video. I hope the surprise was worth it. If you think I did a good job, go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you can see all of my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.